Welcome back to Gearheads, the Simracing podcast. My name is Ving, and been 2 crazy weeks of a lot of news for Simracing, as you guys can imagine, from new mods coming to the game, from virtual racing cars and for Racing Sim Studio, from the new and latest news from Moza, Thrustmaster, Fanatec, a lot of things to share with you guys, and let's start it. So first of all, starting with the mods, Racing Studio unveils the new MPH by an hybrid LMDH Assetto Corsa mod. It is of course a new mod from Racing Studio and a mod that we always know is going to be top notch. So this one is based on the BMW LMDH from the IMSA series. So it's a car with hybrid 4.0 liter twin turbo V8 engine with a 90-degree V configuration between the cylinder banks. Power plant deliver regulate output of 640 horsepower with 477 kilowatts and 479 pound-feet, making 650 Newton meters per square. Key features is the prototype 2023 rule set, high quality engine sound with real recordings, advanced vehicle physics, 6 unique and highly detailed RSS liveries, and of course abundance of animations from always know from the game. So from them is always very good to know, and you know it's available for 3.5. Virtual racing cars has been with me on the last podcast, and now they drop another Formula Alpha 2023, and I can say goodbye to F1 23. If you play F1 23, you're gonna remember that graphics are really good, but this car, this F1 put completely on the pocket all the other cars from F1 23. I didn't try it properly, as you guys can see, still a little bit hurt on my arm, so I cannot drive it, but from what I've been seeing on the community, the videos and everything, explanation from the guys from Virtual Racing Studio, the car is phenomenal. You have customized in your game steering wheel with your 4 different options. You have realistic and simulated tire scuffing, more modifications for key suspension, parameters like camber, tow and others. You can personalize the car front end with 2 distant front tip options to improve the performance, and you have 3 rear wing types and 2 front wing types, so it is completely flexible. And of course the car have the best physics, and they have been put a lot of love on this car, and you guys should really try it. On the free modes for this week, nothing better than the Volkswagen Camper Type 2 from 1963 for Assetto Corsa, of course. And always you can edit the Surfer Paradise in Australia, another great mod. All the links will be available on my Patreon, so guys, just jump on the Patreon and you will be able to download them. They are free for everyone. On the videos that have been catching my eye from the community, big shouts to Random co-signed with the "This is the most powerful sim racing tool," a video where he teaches you how to use as a push button your Stream Deck, and from using as a macros, apply the macros on Assetto Corsa competition as you do there, but from there you can see that you can use it on any type of game, so it's really simple and the video is really well done. Another video that probably don't deserve any publicity, but Jimmy Broadbent is feeling better and is go back to again to the YouTube where we always like to see him. This F1 car is so advanced that you literally need a manual to drive it, and it's true. He's talking about the VRC car from Assetto Corsa mod, and the car have a lot of options, a lot of things to do, and the car is great. So it's good to see Jimmy feeling well and Jimmy using the full throttle of the car. And one of the videos that catch my eyes too was an insane full throttle challenge at more than 300 km per hour in Shutoku in a dense traffic with Assetto Corsa, Fanatec, CSL DD from Project Simracing, and all the times he's dropped some video is always very cool videos. And the rules are simple on that video: 100% throttle, 0 brakes, how long you can survive without crashing on the MP Bayer Hybrid V8 from Racing Sim Studio. So I choose these 2 videos because I think the mods are really great, and nothing better than to show you how good the mods that have the links on the videos that you can see. Moving to real news now, or probably news from the games. iRacing celebrates 15 years. You can imagine it's already 15 years that it's been giving back to the community. Active users will receive iRacing credits equal to the age of their account, up to 15 credits. This means that if you create your account in August of 2008, you will receive $15 in credit, with a minimum of 1 for every active member. Your membership don't have to be continuous, and this credit program applies to both Steam and Direct Racing members. New that probably still going around is the Motorsport Games earning call, and say that they're now gonna promising a resurrection. So as you know, they have the license for NASCAR, IndyCar, BTCC, and they was expecting them to have a good profit or to be really good on this month, but I don't think so. I think this year has been a little bit bad for them. We know that gonna come the Le Mans Ultimate and is a little bit anticipate, and we still have really updates on R-Factor 2, but I think from what we can read from Steve Woods, the CEO, that probably they will structure the company and probably they will release NASCAR or other license away from the games just to drop the prices and bring probably more stability to the motor games. So let's see what is gonna happen, but I'm not so positive what we'll do about it. One more waffle, if you will, waffle about motor games is waffle a little bit about Ian Bell. As you know, now he started teasing us with more things. Day-night cycle on GT Revival. Ian Bell, for the people that don't know, is a straight from 4 studios. He's been connecting, of course, with a lot of games before, Need for Speed Shift, Ferrari Challenge, Project Cars, and you know, in Project Cars was a lot of things promised and after all been delivered. But remember, with Project Cars 3, I think Ian Bell don't have a full hand on the game, as it was already taken by EA Sport. And you know, when EA Games, and when EA Games are on the game, everything goes away. But you know, the game is coming with a lot of new shots. On this time we have a Group C prototypes racing in the dust and racing in Interlagos, so probably we're gonna have something more and something better from the game. I really like Project Cars 2. I think the game was missing, of course, a lot of things, but the game, or the structure of the game, was really well balanced. One type of sound was amazing, the type of career mode was amazing, as you guys know, already speak a lot about it. So I think let's wait and see what Ian Bell gonna do with the new GT Revival, but it's promising, but we know a lot of times it's just waffles and stories from Ian Bell. Ride 5 Motorcycle Racing Simulation is back with a new title from the Millstones. Ride 5 has been released and is offering again more from what was already in the package. So if you have Ride 3 or Ride 4, I will say that Ride 5 don't go much far away from what is expecting. So a little bit more, total of probably 200 events. They're gonna have a new sky system and 24 hours. I don't know even if 24 hours they're gonna swap for a IA performance motorbike, or you're gonna be able to do it the 24 hours by yourself. One of the things that I still not seeing is more of roads on the racing title. I think a motorbike racing title should not be only on circles and should be focused more on street roads. So let's see if Milestones keep doing, but for me they keep releasing more and more of the same things. In terms of arcade, Karting Superstars is coming on the final of 2023. Original Fire Games presenting now the Karting Superstar is a spin-off of Circuit Superstar that's already going to be released. As you know, a little bit stylized art, dynamic kart movements, sweep screen multiplayer, career mode, and extensive customization options, so will be available. And let's see, probably going to be a fun game. And like I've been keep saying, I think we need to push sometimes a little bit outside of the simulation and bring some good arcade games for bring more people to sim racing. Since the beginning, F1 Manager been dropping challenges, and now is a part for F1, the EA Sport game, or the official F1 game, dropping this type of challenge. The first one, of course, will be with Max Verstappen. That is the main cover of EA Games, it's a sponsor with them. So he's gonna set the initial benchmark at Zandorf, and the players who beat his lap time will earn an in-game replica of his Dutch Grand Prix helmet. So it's quite funny to have them. They are different companies, F1 Manager and EA Sport Games. F1 since the beginning have some types of challenge and some types of scenarios, really funny to play, and now it's time for F1 or EA Sport F1 23 bring it to the game, and it's quite funny to see them and see how they go. Moving to more the arcade to finish Gene Rally 2 August update adds now truck and trucks. Gene Rally 2 has been a fun game and a lot of people have been loving to play them, and now we're gonna have 2 new trucks and 2 new trucks, the Ramster and the Tashran. The trucks offer unique handling, and while the trucks provide diverse racing experience. Moving to the hardware, Moza Racing launched Xbox compatible R3 bundle, and now I think Moza start slowly killing Thrustmaster. I think Thrustmaster now, from the prices, from the way they are dealing with everything that you're gonna see, that's quite funny what they're bringing to the game or to the new accessories or their ecosystem. It's quite funny, but I think Moza now starts slowly stabbing where they're gonna go with the Xbox, and as soon as they jump on the PlayStation for the prices they offer, I think very soon they're gonna kill everyone around the consoles. And I think Fanatec, Thrustmaster, they're gonna start, even Logitech, because the prices different are not so much, they're gonna start jumping away and just focus probably on PCs, because I think Moza is killing it. So Moza introducing the R3 bundle, the first official licensed Xbox compatible racing simulator. The bundle includes the R3 DDD base and the steering wheel and the SRP little pedal set, providing a high-quality sim racing experience for Xbox and users. Of course, Moza don't stop for that and start teasing us with a truck sim wheel, a GT wheel, and a sequential shifter. The truck sim wheel looks quite funny with a 400mm steering wheel, and it's quite big. Have all the truck-specific buttons and sequential shifter, so it's quite funny. The modern GT3 style wheel with a lot of LEDs rev counter looks quite similar to what Fanatec was trying to do with the Bentley, that been keeping waiting years and years for the deliver. Now Moza come a little bit step ahead and bring something new, and all these accessories are set to be released in 2024. So keep an eye, because I think Moza is coming with loads of good things. But talking about trucks, keep an eye on what Thrustmaster have released. So Thrustmaster released the Syntask Styrian kit for vertical mounting. Is allowing vertical mounting of the wheelbase, as you can see in the image, for trucks and heavy machinery simulation. The kit includes a rotary spinner knob for added realism and flexibility in adjusting the angle. It's compatible with PlayStation, Xbox and PC formats. But now I think what they do is just changing the way that you can put your wheel, grab it to the desk, and after giving a rotary knob for you use on the steering wheel. So we don't have any different functions, or we don't have nothing special. The price, of course, is just a lower price of 70 euros, $70 or 65 pounds for what I think. So I'm sorry if I'm gonna say you guys incorrectly, but you can see that it's not the most funny thing and more adaptable thing. So I think, comparing with what Moza is doing, Moza releasing a truck wheel, so a wheel that you can use to truck, a big wheel with, like I said, the 400 centimeters, so it's quite a big wheel. And after you look for this, what Thrustmaster is bringing here, and is really sad. I think the knob don't wanna make big difference, and the fact that you're gonna use it on a small wheel, if you have probably the Sparco wheel that you can see on the video on the back, yeah, probably is the biggest wheel that you have from the ecosystem, will make probably a point. But apart of that, I don't think that is a point for them to bring that one. Let's see what we're gonna do. In terms of Fanatec is reducing the prices of the podium wheelbase DDD1, so they're dropping the prices from $200, and is DD1 offering a total of 20 newtons for torque, so it's more affordable price, and the bundle comes with a Club Sport steering wheel Formula V2.5X and the Podium Advanced paddle model. In terms of SimCube, Active Pedal introduced a new pedal forces, so SimCube is coming with a small pedal forces that's gonna be changing a little bit more. These customers already know what is happening, and these pedal faces aim to enhance the overall performance of an overpriced, I think, pedal system, but it is what it is. Talking about overpriced is the Porsche, offering the exclusive 911 GT3 Cup wheel. Keep an eye on this one. The Porsche presents an exclusive sim racing version of the 911 GT3 Cup car steering wheel. that's made from carbon fiber and based on an original 911 GT3 Cup steering wheel, and this wheel is limited to 150 units. But the problem is not that. The problem for me, I think, is the price, because it's gonna appeal to a niche very small. So the price came with a 7,911 euros, don't make sense, 7,950 pounds, or $10,000, 475. I think it's gonna be something aimed for collectors, for really Porsche enthusiasts. And I think if you are a sim racer and you want to improve your setup, I don't think this is gonna be what probably you aiming from this price. You can upgrade your PC, you can upgrade your sim rig, and probably have one of the best sims rigs available for you. So I think this one gonna be just something gonna appeal a very special type of niche. And you know, sim racing they always try to mimic the best things possible, and for sure, believe me, they will sold out anyway. They will sell, and people probably gonna have to sell it even on second hand, more expensive than we expected. Please guys, remember to leave on the comments what you think about these developments and what is happening on the world of sim racing. For my part is everything. I will see you on the next episode where we're gonna have Ash van der Ley as our guest. See you guys.